I'm Ward.
And I'm Laser, and welcome to Who's That Little Guy? Yay! Where we determine if a Pokemon is indeed worthy of the title Lil Guy.
We're approaching this from all angles. Cuteness, littleness, all-around guyness.
Is your favorite Pokemon a little guy?
Stay tuned and find out. Shall we begin?
He's a little guy.
He's too big.
Okay. 2 feet tall. That's a little guy.
He doesn't have little guy energy.
He looks like a little pug. Think of him if he were a dog. Or a kitty.
Okay.
A little chunky kitty with a little bulb on its back.
He looks nothing like a Geedy.
What animal do you think a Bulbasaur is?
French Bulldog.
How strict are we being with little guy?
Where it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Okay, I think I vote little guy, you don't vote little guy. Next up. Well, then definitely not a little guy. I agree he's not a little.
No.
Ivysaur is teenage.
No.
Teenage years. Ivysaur's got their cell phone. They're streaming to Twitch.
No.
Not a little guy.
No.
No. Charmander. Little guy. He's got little arms. I think most starters are little guys, for the record. Most starters are going to be little guys, in my opinion.
Charmander is a little guy.
Okay. Not a little guy.
No.
Definitely not a little guy. That's a big boy.
No.
See, I agree. I don't think Squirtle's a little guy.
No.
I think Squirtle's too much.
He's a wannabe little guy. He's
No,
a tryhard.
no, but he's a tryhard. Like, he's that kid that he's like your younger brother that's trying to be cool, like his teenage older brother.
Yeah, he's trying too hard.
Wartortle's just cool.
No.
Yeah, he's just a bug. He's a cute bug, but nah. Metapod, not a little
No.
guy. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, Butterfree's kind of.
Butterfree's a little guy.
Butterfree's a little guy. Even though Butterfree's kind of big. Butterfree's surprisingly
You can
big.
be big and be a little guy.
Weedle, absolutely a little guy.
Yes.
Look at that.
It's the nose.
It's the nose.
It's the nose. He's got
Or the mouth.
He's got a tiny nose. That's his nose. He's little. He's an inch.
Yeah, that's a little.
Oh, no, he's not an inch. He's a foot. I'm the dumbest person in the entire world. I'm an absolute clown. I cannot read a number.
Kakuna, not a little guy.
Kakuna Matata.
Not a little guy.
Absolutely not a little guy.
Beedrill,
No.
not a little guy.
Not a little guy.
A scary guy. Pidgey, not a little guy.
No.
Pidgeotto, not a little guy.
No.
Pidgeot,
I
no.
hate Pidgeot, by the way. It's one of the worst Pokemon. Stupid.
Rattata has potential, but isn't a little guy.
No, not a little guy. Too mean.
Yeah. Ew.
Absolutely not.
Ew.
Too mean.
I hated Spearow.
No. Fearow, also one of the worst. Absolutely terrible.
Ekans also just misses the benchmark of little guy.
The Ekans that is Team Rocket's Ekans is a little guy. Ekans in general is not a little.
Okay. Arbok, not a little guy.
No.
Pikachu.
You a little guy? No, absolutely not. Now Raichu.
No, Raichu's a big boy.
Okay, but he's giving little guy energy.
No, he's still a
He's
silly,
more
silly
of a-
little boy.
He's more of a little guy than Pikachu. Wholesale. I don't even mean mascot Pikachu. Look at him. Look.
I do love Raichu.
Look at him.
Because Raichu hasn't been ruined. Sandra. Little guy.
Absolute.
The littlest guy.
Cold little guy.
Top little guy we've seen so
He's
far.
absolutely a little guy.
And then also,
His head is different?
it's not in most things I've seen.
I had no idea.
I'm like, this art usually doesn't look like
I
this.
thought it was the same.
Whoa.
Look at that OG art up there in the top right. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Look how little guy. Which one does he become this one? Sun and Moon?
Is it
I
Sun
played that
Moon?
game.
Yeah.
Hey man, I never ran into him.
You run into him in the last area. Did you ever beat the game?
Okay, first of all, yes, I beat it.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't remember you getting super far because I remember you restarting it halfway through.
Sun and Moon? No, I started it again for no reason.
This area is the last area before the Elite Four. You have to climb up
beat
the ice. I'm just saying that's where Vulpix and Sandshrew is.
Sun and Moon is the one with the hot professor and his hot wife, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I
I mean, there's a lot of hot professors, but the open...
Kukui. He
Kukui,
makes the Elite
yeah.
Four.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's me. Yeah, I beat this game. Not a little guy. Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay, some more little guys coming up, though. Little guy.
Nidoran. What the fuck is Nidoran? A rat?
Kind of. I think they're hamsters.
Hamster? No.
Yeah, I mean, not... I don't think middle forms, obviously.
No.
Very few big guys are going to be See, also another little guy. Okay, fair enough.
Little stinker.
Little stinkers can be little guys, though. Not a little guy.
No.
Not a little guy. Up.
Vulpix, definitely.
Top tier.
Absolutely.
King and or queen of little guys.
Absolutely a little guy.
Look at that hair. Look at that little bouffant. Like a 1940s housewife.
Right, it's got like curled hair.
Yeah,
right?
it's got like literally like housewife curlers on
Yeah, it slept in it, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, gotta check out the Alolan.
Alolan.
It's got a little curl, a little extra, just natural curl.
Hot take, I don't like the Alolan Vulpix.
Ninetales. No. Not a little guy, though. Look at the Alolan.
I don't like this one.
Oh, I like it.
If Clefairy...
No, but they're different. They're different. It's bigger eyes, rounder body, sillier little guy, troublemaker little guy.
They're a balloon.
See? Little guy.
That's so weird.
Little.
Jigglypuff is not a little guy. No. Absolutely not.
Wigglytuff.
No.
Nah. Zubat.
No.
Yeah, too much of a pain in the ass.
Sorry.
Golbat, disgusting. Not a little guy at all. Though look at that art. The early Sugimori art is like top tier. Look at that.
Look at that power stance.
Yeah, I love it. It looks like it like does this.
It does do that. Look at the one in the middle. It wants to die.
The middle one is concerning. Oddish.
Oddish is absolutely a
little guy. Absolutely a little guy.
Big time.
Gloom.
Gloom?
Not a little...
Gloom is a little guy.
Gloom has little guy energy. Gloom's a little sad boy, though.
Gloom needs some help, you know? And that's
Gloom
a big
is a little boy
factor in
that stares in the well.
Yeah.
Vileplume. Almost could be a little guy, but not a little guy.
No.
But I like this Vileplume artwork where Vileplume looks like they're up to some dirty deeds.
They look pretty sinister.
Oh,
Paris is king of the little guys.
Especially that one episode.
King of the little guys.
That episode with Team Rocket. I'll never forget it. It's one of my favorite things
Paris
ever.
is goated.
Yeah. Parasect?
No.
No.
Look how much charm Paris loses by becoming Parasect.
There's certain Pokemon this happens to, and it makes me so sad.
What the hell happened? Where does his pupils go?
Okay, this is my rant that I want to go on at some point, where Pokemon should not change genetics. When you evolve as a human being, your eyes don't change to different eyes. When we get to a certain third form of a certain rock Pokemon in the original 150, I will have a discussion. Okay.
No.
Venonat is absolutely... Look, he's holding his little tummy. He's got little hands. He's got little hands. Venomoth.
No.
Not a little guy at all.
No.
But a Venonat is absolutely a little guy.
Disagree.
Diglett, little guy. Smearth, a little guy.
No.
Yeah, I guess not.
Nearth is not a little guy.
Okay, also, I need to talk to you about how missed the opportunities were for alternative forms for Meowth. What are we doing? Oh, I like this one. I forgot. I like the Alolan one.
You're gonna like it.
No, I meant this one. What are we doing here?
I don't know what the hell.
What is this? Also, this is supposed to be Steel. This isn't giving Steel.
First of all, this is just a different Pokemon. If, like, Plusle and Minun have nothing to do with Pikachu, then this has nothing to do with...
Yeah, that always confused me. Like, as a child, when Plusle and Minun were introduced, I was like, these are, like, Pikachus, right? And also, no, I do love this one, but I hate what it evolves into, and that's what I was thinking of. What is going on?
Yeah, I really don't like it.
What is this head?
It's kind of upsetting.
It's really upsetting.
It looks like something's wrong with it. Like it has an illness.
Persian is not a little guy.
No.
Persian's too big of a cat.
Golduck. No way.
He kind of has a little guy energy a little bit. A little bit.
But he doesn't.
Because he's incompetent.
In a way, he doesn't.
He's incompetent, and sometimes being a little guy is about being absolutely incompetent. Golduck, absolutely not a little guy. No. No. Oh, top little guy here.
I think the Hisuian one is a little guy. I don't think regular Growlithe is a little guy.
Blasphemy.
I said the other one was.
What
blasphemy?
He's a top tier little guy. Look at this.
No, he's not. Look at that. Look.
I know. Absolutely a little guy.
Poliwag is a little guy for sure.
Thank you. I was going to be concerned because your judgment is very harsh.
It's very what?
Harsh. Harsh. You're denying some of these little treasures their little guy status.
I am. That's the whole point. That's the name of the game. Not to deny them, but if you're a little guy, you're a little guy or not. And Poliwag is not a little guy.
That's true. No, Poliwag is a little guy.
No.
He is a little guy. You just said he was.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did. Earlier you did.
Poliwag is a little guy. Maybe I did. Who's next?
I mean, we know who's next. It's the evolutions.
I was genuinely asking. Poliwhirl is not a little guy.
No.
No. I hate this Pokemon.
I don't care for it either.
Stupid.
Also, the middle form and the final form are a little
They're the same.
Absolutely a little guy.
Abra? For sure.
100% a little guy.
For sure a little guy.
Kadabra's pretty cool,
What
though.
the hell is this? You know, like, is he like a fox?
I
Like,
think
what
they're
is
kind
he?
of meant to be foxes. They must be foxes. I think it's like a Kitsune reference early
I
on.
don't know, man.
I loved Alakazam. That was cool.
I mean, he's OP. Let's get Mega Alakazam. What the heck? That's crazy.
That makes sense. That's cool.
I feel like Machop smells.
I think Machop doesn't have any scent because it's a rock.
I think he's stinky.
I think
He's
they're
a rock?
Yeah, he's made out of rocks. No,
No, he isn't.
aren't they like made out of rocks?
How is he made out of rocks?
They're
my
like
guy?
stone. They're like stone guys.
First of all, if they were made out of rocks, they would be rock type, and they're not. They're fighting type. He's not a rock. Go to Machamp. He looks even less like rocks.
I think it still looks like rocks.
No.
Bellsprout.
Yes.
Absolutely a little guy.
Absolutely.
No. No. Moving on?
Yeah. No.
No. Not a little guy.
No.
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 No. I don't like Geodude.
No.
Okay. Now for my speech. What the f is this?
Go on.
What? No, what? What are we doing here? How is this face on rock turning into it's a turtle? A turtle burst out of the rock? Keep it a turtle. It's either a turtle or a rock. You can't have it both ways.
Oh, what in the fuck? I've never seen this. Ponyta is a little guy.
Thank you. Yes, it is. This is me just checking in, making sure we're on the same page.
Ponyta is absolutely a little guy.
Ponyta's a little guy. Double little guy.
Now that is freaking sick, dude. That looks so cool. They're psychic type? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yo.
What the frick?
Man, okay, I love the hell out of Ponyta and Rapidash. The Galarian one, are you kidding me?
More, man.
Even more.
Dang.
I thought they were fairy for some.
Psychic,
Yeah,
bro.
that's way cooler actually to me.
You're like a unicorn.
Yeah. Yes, they're a unicorn. You know, Rapidash is also a unicorn.
Yeah, but it's not giving unicorn.
It's giving like.
It's giving horse. Look at that.
Yeah, the Galarian Rapidash is just money.
Look at that. That's
Babe.
a unicorn.
Yeah, that's a unicorn. It's true. It's much more of a unicorn. This art is giving little guy, but he's not a little guy. But this art,
He is not.
this is like a little kid like getting like their photo taken.
For sure.
This one's a hermit crab.
It's the hermit crab, which also is, first of all, he's not a fucking hermit crab.
No.
He's not a crab.
No. Yeah, also, like, yeah, like, okay, so wait. The shell attaches to its tail. Is
That's
the
a-
shell... Oh, yeah, it's a shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, shelter.
Is it its own thing? Like, is its own Pokemon?
Is it becoming... Like, how does it biting its tail then make it a different Pokemon? It's still just a Slowpoke. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree.
Like, a snail is not... A snail without a shell is still a snail. We don't call it something else
Maybe
in
a
nature.
snail without a shell is a slug. In the
So
world
I
of
cannot
Pokemon,
confirm.
a slug would evolve into a snail. In fact, it does. Oh, absolute little guy. Stone cold little guy. What? You don't think Magnemite is a little guy?
It is, but I think that some of the other ones you were more judgmental for would be above Magnemite in
The
terms.
vibes.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. No. Also, one of the most trash Pokemon.
I think he's a little guy. Look at those eyes. Look at those
No.
sweet little baby eyes.
I hate this guy.
Doduo is a you can hate them and they can still be a little guy.
I know. Dodrio, no way.
Okay. Yeah, getting over this.
Also,
one.
they're not different enough. I'm sorry. I know he's gonna sit on their head, but I don't care. No way. Nope.
Seal is a little guy.
What? Spheal is a little guy. Seal is not.
Look at this. That's a little guy right
No.
there.
Dugong.
I did like Dugong. I thought it was pretty. I would be like, I don't like Seal, but I want to get a Dugong. So
Dugong is cool.
I was like, that's a pretty Pokemon. I do love seals in general, though. Not a little guy.
No. Mm-mm.
Top tier little guy.
He's in the pantheon.
He's
of little guys.
bleppin'.
He's, you know what?
He's bleppin'.
Yeah. That locks it. That locks it.
Yeah.
Cloistered? No.
Not a little guy, but Cloister's mad cool. Oh, little guy.
Ghastly?
Little stinky guy.
Ghastly's not a little guy.
I can come around to him not being a little guy. It's fair. You know me and ghost pokes though.
Not a little guy.
He's not.
Also, he's 4 feet tall.
That's why games. I just remembered that he's like massive.
Big.
He's like surprisingly, and so that's where I was like, you know what? Actually, he's not a little guy because he's really big, which makes him not a little guy.
Not a little guy.
Not a little guy.
Nope.
No.
Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar looks stupid.
It's not as cool as you would hope for
God
how
damn.
awesome Gengar is.
God
Gengar was
damn.
just an immaculate design. Not a
No
little guy.
way.
Not a little guy.
No. Hate Drowsy, by the way, sucks.
I hate Drowsy too. Him is at least a little cooler, but
No.
still
hate him.
did not care for
Oh.
these.
Yes.
Compared to other ones?
Ye-
Okay, sure. If Bulbasaur's not a little guy, but Krabby's a little guy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
He's a little crab.
But he's got like an ugly little face. He's got a little,
tiny.
he's got old man face.
He's got little hands. He's like, oh, help me.
He's got big hands, in
No,
fact.
little.
Compared
He's
to his
a foot
size.
tall. He's a foot 4.
Krabs, he could be
He's
cuter.
little.
He could be cuter.
He walks sideways.
He could be cuter. I
He's
don't
a
know.
little guy.
He becomes the same Pokemon for the record.
No, he doesn't. He's a king. Krabby should be called Princeler because it sounds like pincer.
I understood. You didn't have to
And then he
explain.
becomes a king. No,
No,
I hate these guys.
I hate them too. Anything that does self-destruct. Not a little guy.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Actually, no. The one that's cracked is a little guy. Clearly not a little guy.
No.
Absolutely no way.
A terrifying thing to see in real life. If I saw the Alolan Executor in real life, I would just want to die. A little guy.
Yep.
Mega little guy.
100%.
Okay, good. And Marowak's cool. I love Marowak's storyline. She's a mama. She's like, fuck you up. Hitmonlee, not a little guy.
No.
Hitmonlee, I did not care for. Hitmonchan, I thought was kind of cool.
Lickitung?
Has a bit of a little guy energy. But he's too big, but a little guy energy. Coughing, not a little guy.
Mm-mm.
Wheezing,
Mm-mm. The little head is a little guy. The smaller head is a little guy, and the big head is not.
kind of fair.
No.
No, I don't like these guys either. They don't make
They're
sense.
boring.
Chansey.
No.
Chansey's not a little guy. Chansey's a mother. Tangela, little guy.
Yes. What's going on?
It's got little booties.
Yeah? Yeah, he's got shoes on.
Got a little guy. He's hiding. Okay. This is a little guy. Mom is not a little guy.
Yes.
Oh!
What in the hell?
That's so cute. Okay. So, does the baby de-age when they go out of Mega? Like,
Yeah.
what's...
That's why this is weird. Oh, Horsey, absolute little guy. Stone cold.
I used to love
Tiny
Horsey. Another top as a kid just was like, you, come get over here. Also, cause Seadra,
Not a little guy. Goldie is not a little guy.
Goldeen has a runway to walk. She's busy.
Goldie looks like Lady Gaga.
See, okay. Also, another one. What a fall from grace. Goldeen has so much personality. She's walking the runway. She's top of her game, a fashion icon to this like dead-eyed nothing.
Not a little guy, though.
Not a little guy,
No.
though. Has potential, but not a little guy. These guys were boring, though.
Yeah, I hate them. No.
It's like they're not a little guy, but a badass.
Not a little guy.
No. Yeah. Ugh,
No.
I hate these
I
guys.
hate all of these. This whole group here.
Including
This is
Pinsir.
one of the worst stretches of Pokemon of all time.
Taurus, yeah, get more
Ass.
snooze.
Oh. Hundo.
No!
What?
Gyarados.
No.
No. Lapras.
No.
A little guy.
That face, little guy.
Little guy. Ditto's a little guy.
Absolutely.
Ditto's
little
like
guy.
going, hey, little guy.
Ditto's crazy.
Absolute top tier little guy. Okay.
No.
These aren't little guys,
None
they're
of
too
them.
elegant.
None of them. Mm-mm. No.
Nah.
No. No.
Because this is a little
No.
no.
No. No.
We have Munchlax for little guy.
No.
No.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, did you not know that all 3 of them get new forms?
I think it's pretty clear I did not know. None of them are little guys. Though.
No, none of them are little guys, but they're badasses.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
Ultimate little guy. Love this guy.
He's got the little guy nose, so.
Not as much a little guy, but elegant AF. Elegant, poised, glorious. And then the tragedy struck. I was so excited for this line. I was like, this is going to be one of my main lines in my party. I'm ready to keep you in there. You're one of the last Pokemon I got. Why does it look like Barney? Not a little guy.
Y is, though.
Mew, absolutely little guy.
Yes.
Oh my god, look at that early
That's
artwork.
incredible, dude. Well, there you go, Bunny.
That was the first 151.
More not little guys than were, which is not a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, first forms are little guys for the most part, but there's some that don't make the cut. Is that it for our stream, or?
I think so.
See you next time on Is This Pokemon a Little Guy?
Who's that little guy?